How do you reach a place where no one can anger or shake you? There comes a moment in every man's life when he must choose. Will I be ruled by the storms of others, or will I rule myself? We were not made to be pulled by every insult, betrayal, or emotional wave others hurl at us. We were made to command what is ours, and only ours. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not events that disturb us, but our views of them. What they say or do means nothing, unless we give it weight. And that is where our power lies, not in controlling the outside world, but in never letting it control us." There are two kinds of men, those who react, and those who respond. Reactions are cheap, driven by ego and impulse, the behavior of slaves. But responses are forged with intent, like weapons shaped in fire. When you realize no one makes you angry, that anger is something you allow, you begin to taste invincibility. Because to those who provoke you, your silence will speak louder than 1,000 angry words. Seneca warned, "Anger, left unchecked, harms us more than the wrong that caused it." He was right. The man who lashes out at every offense is wounded by his own hand. But the one who lets the blow pass without flinch or fury, that man cannot be broken. We live among those who provoke to feel strong. Let them. Their power is an illusion. Ours is earned. You don't need to answer every challenge. Wisdom lies in choosing your battles. And often, the greatest show of strength is calm. So how do you stop being angry? Understand this. People can only hurt where you haven't healed. Fix what's broken within. Seal the cracks of insecurity. When there's nothing left to injure, there's nothing left to control. Be like stone, not cold, but unmoved. Like fire, not wild, but deliberate. We are not here to dance to the tune of every slight. We're here to master emotion, not be mastered by it. Bitterness is a chain we fasten to our own neck. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, "The best revan is to be unlike him who caused the harm." Holding on to anger doesn't punish them, it poisons you. Every insult you take personally, every grudge you hold, it's rent-free space you give away in the kingdom of your mind. A wise man knows forgiveness isn't surrender. It's detachment. It says, "You don't get to steal my peace." We don't erase the offense, we rise above it. And in that rise, we become untouchable. What they do belongs to them. What you do in response belongs to you. Epictetus taught that what matters isn't what happens to you, but how you choose to handle it. The world is full of people ruled by impulse and untrained minds. They'll insult, provoke, and misunderstand you. But their chaos is not your burden. Only your response is. You don't choose what shows up in life, but you do choose what stays. So when someone tries to spark your rage, let their flame die in the calm of your silence. Because you are not a puppet pulled by emotion. You are the master of a fortress no one enters unless you let them. Don't expect fairness from the world. Prepare to stay grounded when it is not. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Anger is born from unrealistic expectations. We think the world should respect us, treat us fairly, bend to our hopes. But a Stoic knows, life owes us nothing. And once we let go of how things should be, we stop being wounded by how things are. Peace doesn't come when the world aligns, it comes when you no longer need it to. So stop shouting at storms. Train yourself to walk through them with poise. Because true strength isn't loud, it's steady. If this message resonates, it's because you were meant to hear it. We don't speak for the masses. We speak to the few. The disciplined. The still. The forged. Subscribe to Stoic Ember, and walk with us, where noise ends and power begins.